we have spent a lot of time over the last couple weeks talking about things like maps and globes and land features and continents, oceans, all kinds of good stuff that we're learning. Today we're going to focus on looking at a map of the United States of America and talking about features within the United States. Some will be near where we live, and then some will be far away. You will do this exact thing on Wednesday. So you might want to save this video so you have it to use, okay? So our first page says, this is a map of the United States of America. So right here, this is Hawaii, and then Alaska would normally be up here, but we're trying to fit it all on one page for you. So, on our next slide, it says put the red circle around Virginia. So looking at the map of the United States, I need to find Virginia, and I need to take my circle and just drag it on top, because here is Virginia. Good job. Now on this side it says move the line to the James River. The James River is located in Virginia. If you've been down near Richmond, you may have seen the James River. I know some of you have been boating on the James River. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this little blue line, and it goes right here, kind of in the middle-ish of Virginia. And that is our James River, okay? On the next slide, we're going to go a little further away, and we're going to talk about the Great Lakes. The Great Lakes, think about your cardinal directions, are north of us, okay? So which way is north? And we're going to move these arrows to point to where the Great Lakes are found. Okay. They're all up here. The Great Lakes are a beautiful place to visit, but they're very cold in the winter time. Alright, now we're going to go out west. So think about your cardinal directions. Think about a compass. West. Okay? And we are going to use these triangles to label the Rocky Mountains. Now, the Rocky Mountains go all the way up into Canada, but we're just worried about what is in the United States for today. So we're going to start right here, okay? And then we're going to kind of come down on a little bit of a slant, okay? And no need to feel like it has to be perfect. This is us learning. Okay, this is us learning where the Rocky Mountains are, okay? So I could probably squeeze one more in about right there. But these are our Rocky Mountains. These are big mountains that are out west, okay? So now let's talk about some mountains that are close to us. They're called the Appalachian Mountains. The Appalachian Mountains, and it's a really big mountain range. Really, really big, and it's going to start way up here in Maine. Way up here in Maine. Okay? And then it's kind of going to come down the east coast. Okay? Coming down. And you will notice that we do have the Appalachian Mountains in Virginia. You can hike them. Okay? And we're going to come down here into Georgia. Those are our Appalachian Mountains. Okay? That is something you can go see with your family because it's really close by. Alright, up next we're doing the Mississippi River. The Mississippi River, and we're going to drag this blue line. It's really long because it's a very long river. This river starts up in Minnesota, up here. And it's kind of going to go down alongside Iowa and Missouri and Arkansas and then down into Louisiana, okay? Again, this line's not perfect. It's just giving us an idea of where it would be found on the map, okay? Lastly, we are going to label the Rio Grande River. I know I've heard some people say the Rio Grande. Some people say the Rio Grande. Okay, so you may have heard it before. But it's going to start down here along the side of Texas, also where Mexico would be. And then it's going to come up into New Mexico, and then into Colorado. So again, not a perfect line. We're just trying. Okay? So by doing this, we have looked at the United States. We've looked at Virginia. The James River in Virginia. The Great Lakes up north. The Rocky Mountains out west. The Appalachian Mountains on the east. The Mississippi River. And the Rio Grande, or as some of my friends would say, the Rio Grande River. Okay? Alright, you guys are going to get the same activities that look just like mine on Wednesday. Alright, good luck.